Why should you have a content strategy? Well, if you're just blogging or working social media for the fun of it, then a strategy isn't going to be necessary. But if you want to give your content that potential to go anywhere and to reach as many people as possible, then you will need to develop a strategy of some sort. And since blogs in particular rely heavily on the quality of content to attract readers and keep them interested, it is safe to say this is an important strategy and should be a priority to you, especially if you're trying to attract paying customers to your site. So, what is a content strategy? Well, a content strategy is basically a plan of how you are going to use content to grow, market, or whatever medium you are using to promote your brand or blog. Now, the success of your content strategy is going to be made up by a combination of the following items. You have the content you post. How often are you going to post? What you write about. Is it going to be a promotional piece? Is it knowledge or skill based piece? Or are you sharing something about yourself? Additionally, is this piece of content going to lead to maybe an email sequence or other paid products? Things like this need to be kept in mind while you are creating your schedule. Lastly, some additional questions you may want to consider is how are you going to organize and schedule this content? How far in advance do you want to plan out, or what do you wish to discuss? Next, you have what type of content should be included. Well, remember, your content isn't solely restricted to text and articles. You can include videos, quizzes, images, and many other things that make your post more interesting than just simply reading words for hours. The key here is to mix it up and become unpredictable. This is going to keep your readers engaged. So, why is a strategy important? Well, if you were to survey a group of professional bloggers, per se, you would probably find that they all work their craft differently, especially when it comes to planning the content. Now, of course, as in anything, there are always those chosen few who may not use a plan at all. But for most of us, planning is essential, and there are a number of reasons for doing this. First, if you have a plan, this means you can be more strategic in what you're creating. So instead of just publishing a new post on some random topic that comes to mind out of thin air, you can plan topics strategically based on the type of products and when you plan on maybe launching a promotion. So planning ahead, it also ensures that you post on a regular and consistent schedule. This consistency is important for keeping readers interested, and especially if you're growing or in the growing stage of building your business. Second, having a strategy and having your content organized can become great of service to you during those times when life becomes unpredictable. So let's say, for example, you're posting once a week and you want to stick to this posting schedule, but suddenly you get sick or something comes up out of your control. While having your plan and having your content created in advance means that things won't totally get off track. So now that you have your strategy set, what is next? Remember, time plays a factor. What is today is not tomorrow. Things change. Because it is a strategy, this doesn't mean you can't make adjustments to it. So as an example, you may learn a new skill, take a different approach from what you are currently doing, or gain a different perspective. In any one of these situations, you can adjust your content at any time. You can also restructure, edit a certain piece in order to make it work better for you. So let's say that after a month or two, there isn't much interest in your quizzes or some of your videos that you're posting, right? These could be taken out, replaced, and you can try some other ways of promoting or rescheduling your post that might attract more attention to or keep people on your page longer. So anyway, I hope this helps, and I'll see you on my next video.